Happy Monday, everybody. This is Patricia Elizabeth with your February 9, 2021 Money and Manifesting Monday. I am super excited to be here. So hopefully you're all doing well. And if you're catching the replay, you may want to skip forward to the 2-minute mark because that's when I'm going to get started. Because as we know, there's always delays for Facebook to let people know that I am on live. Super excited to be here. Once again, if you're watching the replay, drop me a replay below so I know you're watching the replay. I know quite a few of you will be told me you're going to watch the replay, so which is fine. That's why the replay is available. But let me know below if you're watching the replay. And if you're catching me live, let me know below. Say hello so I know that you're here live with me. And if you're not able to comment, then just click on the love button, show me some love. So I'm excited to be here. I'll get started in about another minute just to give people a chance to come on live. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the reason there's a delay is because I'm actually live inside my Facebook group called Integrated Soul Activations with Patricia Elizabeth. So if you're on Facebook and you're not inside my Facebook group, I'm watching this on YouTube or SoundCloud, the link will be below where you can join my Facebook group. Hey Kimberly, happy to see you here. Happy Monday. Long time no talk. Hopefully you're doing well. So we'll just get started in a few more minutes. I just want to give, or actually in about 30 seconds here. Because after this I have a few things to do before I go spend my afternoon at the beach. Which I'm going to be doing some offline work at the beach, which will be fun. So hopefully you're all doing well. Like I said, if you're joining me live, say hello in the chat below so I know you're live. And if you're catching the replay, let me know below as well. So I always love to know who's on here live with me, or even if you're catching the replay. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'm in Mexico. I'm not in Canada, so that helps quite a bit. Plus, I've been spending a lot of times at the ocean. I've been getting a lot of ocean therapy, so thank you, my love. Happy to have you here. So I'm just going to jump right in. Like I said, if you're joining me live, let me know in the comments below. So this is the February 9, 2021 Money and Manifesting Monday with Patricia Elizabeth. That's who I am. And during today's video, I'm going to talk about why taking action is critical to manifesting money. And why, for some of you, you'll need to focus on this before taking action. Because for some of you, there's a few things that's holding you back from taking action. And until you deal with that, it's not going to be able to happen. So first thing first, taking action is a very critical step to be able to manifest money. Some of you have probably all heard of The Secret. That was the one thing I think they didn't focus enough on, was the taking action part. Because once again, you can do everything properly, but if you don't take action, it's going to be really hard to manifest the money. Chances are the money's not just going to drop into your lap. You still have to take action. Even if the money drops in, you still have to grab that money and take action. So you really want to take action. Money loves speed, which is a saying that I'm not the only one. I know my mentor, Dr. Joe Vitale, you're going to hear you've heard probably a lot of people say, money loves speed. Money loves speed. You need to take action. People who make a lot of money normally is because we're action takers. And I can tell you, when I make a lot of money, I take massive action pretty quickly. When I don't take any action, the money is slower to come in. It still comes in, but it's a little bit slower because, once again, let me ask you this question. Have you ever had an idea and you didn't act on it? You didn't do anything with it. And then all of a sudden somebody else stole that idea from you, and they made a whole lot of money, or they were very successful. Hey, bonjour, Chantal. Happy to have you here. Have you ever had that happen? And you're probably like, well, yeah, that's happened to me a lot. The reason that happens is because the universe, creator, divine source, whoever you manifest what you co-create with, for every time they give a download or an idea, they give it to multiple people because the universe knows most people won't act on it. They'll just sit there and do nothing. It's like you're on the sideline watching in. So once again, money loves speed. Money loves people who take action. right? Once again, for some of you, it's going to take small little action. If you're not used to taking action, taking a baby step, I call them baby steps. Consistent action, consistent baby steps going to get you further than if you just sit there and you do nothing. And I remember one day I had a client on, this was when I used to be a manifesting coach actually, way back when I first started online. And I remember asking her, so what action step did you take today? She's like, well, I know what I want. I meditated. And I'm like, and what action step did you take? She's like, why do I need to take action? Duh. Like, if you have a business, you have to take action. You have to let people know they can hire you. You have to make offers. You can't be the world's best kept secret. So once again, action is very critical in manifesting. And without taking action, it's going to be really hard for you to be able to manifest, right? Because you're not taking action. You're sitting on the sidelines looking in. Hey, Victoria, happy to have you here. Yes, see quite a few people who are live agree with me. Like, well, yeah, true. Like, we've all get ideas. And once again, I know I have one of my mentors. We get a lot of the same downloads. It's just we infuse it with our energy. So once again, you want to start to take action. Hey, good morning, Ramadeep. Happy to have you here. So once again, action is very critical. Money loves speed. I want you, some of you, if you're not used to taking action, I want you to write down on a piece of paper. It could be whatever, or a post-it note, or do it like in Canva and then print it out. I want you to have where you can see it, money loves speed. Because once again, that to me, when that hit me, was like, oh my God, I need to take action. Without taking action, and that's why I'm where I am. Like, I have a freedom lifestyle. I'm Canadian living in Mexico, and I'm going to be staying here for a while. So once again, you want to take action. Okay. Now, for some of you, taking action, it's going to be more difficult for you to be able to take action. Because for some of you, you'll need to focus on this one thing before taking action. Can anybody guess what that one thing is you need to focus on before you start taking action? And for some of you, this is going to be your first action step. Anybody can guess? Let me know in the chat if you have an idea. Because once again, for some of you, this is going to be your first action step. This, for me, had to be my action step beforehand. Before I could, now my action step's different. Clarity, not quite. I'll be honest with you, I'm not clear most times. I'm not clear most times of the steps or anything. But it is a great answer. Anybody else wants to take a guess before I jump into this one? I'm curious to see if anybody's going to guess it. And if you're watching the replay, share with me below as well. What do you think it is? What is this one step for some of you? This is going to be your action step. I'm just going to wait like another 30 seconds, see if anybody else can guess, if anybody else can have an idea. And this is something that's not really talked a whole lot. You'll hear people say you need to take action, you need to take action, you need to take action. But for some of you, you're going to be paralyzed to take action. So the one thing for some of you, this is going to be your action step, is to start to do some deep healing around traumas, around limited beliefs, before you can start taking massive action. If you have a lot of money, a lot of blocks, for some of you, it could be around procrastination. It could be around, once again, if you have all of that, before I could start taking massive action, I had to do a lot of deep healing work on myself. And I've hired healers as well. I did part of it was on myself, but a big part of it, I spent over $300,000 on getting healing work done on myself. That doesn't include my time, and that's not a certification. That's just like deep healing work on myself. So for some of you, taking action to be able to start to manifest more money is going to be starting to heal your traumas, your money wounds. You have certain lower emotions that are in your nervous systems and your cellular memories, and until you start releasing some of that, until you start to heal some of it, it's going to be really hard for you to be able to take action. Once again, for me, and I'm not saying you need to spend like $300,000, and I'm at more than that to be able to heal a lot of that stuff. But you're going to want to, if you feel that some of you, you're so paralyzed from taking action, because once again, there's a lot of under layers that you need to be healed, you need to release. So until you get that done for some of you, it's going to be a lot harder for you to either consistently take action or just taking action steps, because you're going to be paralyzed, right? And once again, it's not your fault. I think we all go through this different levels. So hey Melissa, happy to have you here. So once again, for some of you, your action step right now, before you can start taking like action steps, is to start to heal some of your wounds. For some of you, I know you're healers. Some of you are my practitioners. Some of you, I know we're colleagues. We've taken other certifications together. But for some of you, what's holding you back from taking action, from being able to maybe just start to create your business or whatever it is that you need to take, is you need to start to heal your money stuff. You need to start to heal because you have stuff that's holding you back from being able to take action. And once again, I was that person. And this is something that's not really talked a whole lot. We'll just say take action, take action, take action, take action. Yeah, taking action, but if you're not able to take action for whatever reasons, either you have no self-worth, you have no confidence, I mean, you've experienced stuff that's holding you back, or I could go on and on and on. It's going to be harder for you to take action, but that's going to be your action step for you, is to get the healing support that you need to be able to clear and release and heal all of that deeper stuff, right? Once again, action, but you're still taking action. So let me know what's any aha moments for all of you who are live with me. And it is 12:12 where I am. Love it how the angels are with us. And once again, for some of you, that's going to be your action step. So let me know, share with me below what's coming up for you. How is this sitting with you? And for those of you who are looking for my support, I will be launching something next month in a way that you'll be able to get my support, where I can actually go help you go on a deeper level for that. But I'm also going to encourage those of you who have that's your step, is you need to start doing the deep healing. Don't try to do it all by yourself. It's 1:11 there. Awesome, Shanta. Love it, love it. Once again, don't try to do it all by yourself, because for some of you, that's your problem, is you're trying to do it all by yourself, and you're gonna stay there. We all have blind spots, and that's why I've invested multiple six figures to get deep healing work, because once again, I needed to get there. Now I'm able to take action pretty quickly. And once again, clarity has nothing to do with taking action. Because when I'm when I'm connected to source, I just jump in. Like my guys tell me what to do. So still need some healing my money wounds because I try to take action, but too much going on. Yeah. And for some of us, it's because we have too much and we don't know where to focus on. The healing resonates. Awesome. So once again, you want to check and see more healing. We always need more healing. It's a work in progress, but for some of you, that's going to be the one thing that's holding you back. Now, at some point, for some of you, you've been doing a lot of the deep healing. You're into, well, I need to clear this, I need to clear that. At some point, you'll always have to do clearing and healing, but at some point for some of you, it's time to stop hiding behind that and start moving forward, start taking action. And it's having that perfect balance, which is not always easy, because once again, there's always going to be stuff to heal. There's always going to be something to clear. As we move forward, more stuff comes up. But once again, you want to be able to do that. So let me know below. How is this resonating with you? I know for some of you, I've been hearing you. I'm loving having you all here. And once again, you get to decide. And what action steps going to look like is going to look different for all of us. For some of us, it's going to do that deep healing work. And for those who, once again, who are looking for support from me, I will be opening up at the end of this month probably a few ways to be able to work with me, especially when it comes to money. Some of them are going to be group affordable. Some of them, well, privately, will obviously be more expensive. So can't wait to be able to share that with all of you. I just have to finalize a few things before I launch it. But yeah, we're all in this together. So once again, I want you to really like sit and look. Are you like, what's holding you back from taking action? Is it because you're afraid? Is it because you don't know what action step you need to take? And once again, my guys tell me what to do. My team of guys tells me what action step I need to take. And when I listen to them, it works very well. When I don't listen to them, not so well. But once again, that comes with experience as well. But what action step? Like, what's holding you back from taking action? Fear, awesome. And I'm gonna recommend that you like go more in depth. Fear of what? And then ask yourself the question. So let's say it's fear of, I don't know, then what's the worst that can happen for you? And what's the best that can happen for you? Exhaustion and physical pain are holding me back. Yes, that's a very powerful thing. I had a private client that was what was holding her back. And then at some point, that's what we were focusing on more than the money stuff. And then once we got that clear, we work on the money stuff and money was coming in. So a lot of fear, yeah. Really sit with it. Where are you feeling it in your body? For some of you, you're going to feel it in your body. If you're an empath, you're probably going to feel it in your body. And really like look at it. Like, what's holding you back from being able to take action? Because the first awareness is a very critical step. And once you're aware of it, it becomes easier to be able to release it, to be able to like, heal it or whatever. I know for me, when I do stuff like that, then I go to the ocean and then the ocean just takes care of all of it. But really, what's holding you back from taking action? Because once again, when you're self-aware of what that is, it's going to make it so much easier for you to be able to like just like stop letting that go. For some of you, it could be the need of other people's approval. And like I said, and share with me below as well, because by you sharing with me, it's gonna give me content where I'll be able to go more in depth for all of you girls, because I'm coming in live 3 times a week now. So many people I have worked with in healings are not taking action because they're afraid of failing, and they think they will be forced to do something they don't want to do at lesser pat. So they sit and that's another very powerful one. Like, all your answers are all very powerful. And once again, share them below with me. Because the more you're going to share with me, the more I'm going to be able to, when I show up here, especially I know for some of you, you don't have the budget to be able to invest right now. So this way here, at least I can customize what I do for the lives and the healings as much as possible to be able to help you. And once again, becoming aware, really sit with it. What's holding you back? And then give yourself permission. Give yourself permission that you're going to start going after your goals and dreams. Stop waiting on other people's permission. For some of you, that's what you're holding back, is you're waiting for a certain people's approval. Guys, if I would have been waiting for the approval from the people who should have actually approved of me, I would be back in Canada. I'd still be in New Brunswick. I love New Brunswick. Don't get me wrong, it's not that. But I would still be there and I would be miserable. Honestly, I don't think I'd be alive right now. So once again, give yourself permission. And then what's holding you back from taking action? Yeah, the budget's not, and that's fine. I'm going to also be creating something that's going to be very, very, very low price, which is going to be like a year container for I'm literally giving it away. But I'll talk more about that once I have all the details. But once again, what's holding you back from taking action? And be brave. This is, for some of you, this is going to mean you're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to actually start looking at stuff. And then just give yourself, write it down, what's holding you back. And be brave. You have to be brave to be able to do healing work. You have to be really brave, but give yourself permission to be brave. Give yourself permission to start manifesting whatever it is that you want. And once again, you have the power. You can either let all of this hold you back, or you can take this, heal it, start to heal it, and move and start taking the baby steps, consistent baby steps, and start going after what it is that you want. You're all abundant beings. Abundance is our birthright. And it's time for you to start claiming that fully as your birthright. So let me know below once again, anything that's coming up from today, share with me below. The more you share, the better it is. And just an FYI, I don't have Facebook on my cell phone. My cell phone's outdated. I'm going to actually have to go buy a new one here, probably in the next week or two. So just be patient with me if I don't comment right away. It's just I'm only on Facebook when I'm on my laptop on specific time. But share with me below. The more you're going to share, the more I'm going to be able to as well create content for you, especially the free stuff to be able to help you. Because once again, I will be creating something very, very, very low budget. That's going to be a 1-year container. And when I say low budget, I mean really low budget. I have people in my inner circle thinking I'm crazy, but I really want to be able to help all of you, because once again, if I was able to overcome all of that, without you having to invest what I've invested, because I've invested, like I said, over $300,000 just on healing work. That's not certifications. Certifications is a whole different things. But once again, share with me below and really start giving yourself permission once again. Go after your goals and dreams. It is your time. There's never been a more perfect time. You're here right now. It's because you know you're meant for more. And it's time to start going for it. So lots of love, everybody. So my Facebook schedule for this week, for those of you, so on Wednesday, February 10th, I'll be coming in live at 12 p.m. for Reawaken Your Inner Healer. No, I'm actually going to have to move that at 11 a.m. because I have a training with my marketing coach and she's hot sitting me. So I want to make sure that I take advantage of that. And then on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern, I will be coming in for ISA meditation, which I'll be doing a short healing meditation for all of you. So lots of love. And like I said, this is your time. Go for it. Give yourself permission. There's never been a more awesome time than now. Start taking your baby steps. Once again, consistent baby steps are going to get you closer, or small little action steps, whatever resonates with you. I like using baby steps because once again, as you get used to it, your steps sometimes can get bigger. But start now. Now is the perfect time to start. So lots of love, everybody. I'll see you inside the Facebook group. Bye for now.